Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Stealing $200 Million Has Never Been Easier. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link of today's show on all your social media to help us get the word out. Now, let's get started. There is a massive crime spree going on around the world, and they are deliberately giving it very little media coverage. That's because the amounts of cryptocurrency being stolen are incredible, and the fear is that more coverage will lead to more crypto theft. Not one person has been shot or killed during any of these crimes, which is really sort of an interesting metric when you consider how many people are hurt during conventional real-world bank robberies or heists. The amount of money stolen has been staggering. So what are these crimes? They're crypto heists being conducted and waged against crypto exchanges. The money being stolen is from one of the largest exchanges in the world and a lot of smaller, less sophisticated exchanges as well. In the last year, more than 20 exchanges have had significant amounts of crypto stolen from them. What happens when the police are called? Very little, if anything. That's because law enforcement doesn't have the resources or the technical expertise to investigate or locate the stolen funds or the thieves that have stolen them. In fact, many times the thieves will work out of countries that have very poor or very unsophisticated law enforcement. There have been more than 20 hacks where at least $10 million in crypto have been stolen, and at least 6 hacks where more than $100 million in crypto has been stolen in the last 12 months. Think about that. No shootouts, no car chases, nothing but sitting at your laptop in some village somewhere and hacking into an exchange and then taking all that money. Currently, there are more than 300 crypto exchanges around the world, and that number is growing. Many of them are under regulated, or, get ready for this, they operate under no regulation whatsoever. Exchanges often keep access to some of their cryptocurrencies in cold wallets, which is stored safely offline. The rest of them use hot wallets that can be sent to users. That means if a hacker can gain access to a particular employee account, then they can take all their money. If you steal the private keys to a hot wallet, you just leave with the crypto. It's gone. There's nothing they can do. If an exchange has the budget and the reserves or an emergency fund, it can reimburse its customers if they've been hacked. If they don't have enough money, then they just go bust. They're out of business, bankrupt. And a lot of people are starting to think that maybe some of these smaller exchanges and even some of the mid-sized or larger exchanges are being operated by the very people who rob them and steal the crypto. Nobody really knows. Everybody's money just disappears. One of the biggest heists happened recently when a crypto trading platform announced that hackers broke into a company account and stole $200 million. The company froze all the customer transactions for 3 days before it allowed them to trade their money again. But you notice there's no mention been made of whether they reimbursed the money. They're just letting them trade again. So who knows what's really going on? When law enforcement is contacted about a crime, they either ignore it or they say how difficult and how long the process of an investigation like this can be. One question you have to ask yourself is why anyone with the skill to hack a cryptocurrency exchange and take $200 million would ever bother doing anything else for a living. Another question you have to ask is, what do you do with $200 million in stolen crypto after you've taken it? Do you convert it into cash? Do you convert it into other physical assets like real estate or gold or stocks? That would have to be done very carefully because moving those kinds of assets in the real world would generate a lot of attention once you leave the virtual world and you enter the physical world. Everybody's watching at that point. There are some companies that track cryptocurrency transactions for both private companies and the governments. Those companies believe that exchanges tend to avoid contacting law enforcement purely for philosophical reasons. They believe that most cryptos are designed to be used and transacted in secrecy. And that's why they just don't want to go to the police. I suspect that's also part of the problem. With that, I want to thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be updated every time we post a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help get the word out. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.